Hiya, darlings! This is hololive English-Advent-'s Devilish Diva, the one and only Nerissa Ravencroft. Hello? 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 Do you hear me? Hello? Are you awake? Are you there? I'm trapped in a cave. I'm trapped in a cave. Please! Blake! I need your help! Blake! Blake! Blake, help me! I'm trapped. I'm never going to make it out of this cave. I'm going to die in this cave if you don't help me, jailbirds. Blake. Trapped in a cave of ice, yes. A cave of ice. I'm freezing. I'm freezing, jailbirds. Can you... It's so cold. I'm not going to make it at this rate. I'm going to freeze. And scene. Hiya, darlings. How's it going? Sorry about that. I don't know what I was thinking. I don't know what I'm doing. I have no plan today, which I know you guys are used to at this point, but I hope nonetheless you appreciate some Nerisium regardless, even if there is no plan. I woke up this morning and I thought that around this time, a little earlier, I was going to be having a meeting. And it got rescheduled. So I said, well, I'm free. I'm free. I am free. Free. Which doesn't mean completely free. I still had some stuff I needed to do and handle. Like, if you didn't see, I kept waiting for a tweet so I could advertise it properly, and then there wasn't one. But I was featured on a stream today in South Korea. Wait, I'm trying to find the link because you can still watch the broadcast if you want extra Nerisium. Yeah, there's I believe their new debut is called Luvita is their group name. I pinned the message. And they had me as their special guest today. So it was very fun. I had to wake up very early to do all the preparation. But it was fun. So I had a good time. I got tested my Korean knowledge, my knowledge of Korea, which I felt humbled in a certain ways, because I'll admit I hate eggs. I think you guys aren't surprised by this, but so one of the first questions was, well, what's being eaten here? And it was apparently a boiled egg, like some sort of like hard-boiled egg. But I was like, I have no idea. And they're like, oh, it's something you eat at the jinjabang. And I was like, huh? Bingsa? They're like, no. They're like, it's an egg. And I was like, oh, I don't eat eggs. I don't eat eggs. I wouldn't know that. But it was really fun. All the girls were so sweet and welcoming. So if you'd like to, please go and check out the VOD. Again, this was super early in the morning, like 6 a.m.? Yeah, 6 a.m. So I woke up, I did the stream. I was really exhausted because I was so excited and nervous for it that I couldn't really sleep last night. So then I went back to sleep after, and regrettably, I meant to only sleep like 2 or so hours because by the time it was done, I think it was kind of like 8 p.m. 8 a.m. Excuse me. I was like, oh, I'll just take a little nap and then like I'll probably wake up at 10. No, I slept until almost 1 p.m. But I needed that. I needed it so bad. And then I really, really wanted something awesome, something sweet. So I got, I opened up my Uber Eats. And I said, what will I eat today that is super awesome and super sweet? And I had the perfect idea to have not Culvers. I wanted chicken strips today. And while I love Culvers, I do not care for their chicken strips as much as I like their direct competitor Dairy Queens. So I got Dairy Queen today. I did not have burger. I had chicken strips. Sometimes you just need some chicken tendies. But I am craving Culvers. But my issue, I can't order Culvers until I finish my Culvers concrete mixer that's in the fridge. The freezer. Oh. I've tried caged chicken recently. I feel like I've already told you guys about this. I've had it a few times before, but I feel like I've always had it in like the setting of like not just eating caged chicken, but like getting it like for like a catering. But I had it like as an actual like one-person order recently, and that shit is so good. Do you guys like canes? Why is it so awesome? Explain concrete mixer. Oh, okay. So I've done a Culver's stream. If you don't know anything about Culver's, I would highly recommend you go and you look at my Culver's tasting video, because I do get my favorite order from Culver's and I eat it live on stream. You can actually see the food. You see it. So if you are interested in any information about Culver's, what I like to get from there, please look at that video. It's a good stream, so you'd like it. As for what a concrete mixer is, for those of you who might not know, how can you not at this point? Honestly, I talk about Culver's so much. It is a custard ice cream, like soft serve that's like served in a cup. So they'll mix in different ingredients. So you can get either vanilla or chocolate custard, and then they will mix, which is why it's called a mixer, concrete mixer, different ingredients into it, like Heat, Snickers, Kit Kat, things like that. Okay. And then when you go to nom 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 it's thick, because instead of being regular soft serve, it's custard. So it's much thicker. So that's why they call it a concrete mixer, because when you're mixing it, it looks like you're mixing concrete. I don't make the rules. That's just how it is. I would know because I've used to work at a DQ at one point, and I had to mix many blizzards, and they don't mix the same as concrete mixers. I doubt that. I'm correct. I'm correct. My source, I said so. It just looks like it while you're mixing it. Just while you're mixing it, not when you actually get it. When you get it, it smells sweet and it looks like sweet, silky, like creamy ice cream, but then you taste it and it's custard and it's thick and it's creamy and you're like, oh my god, I want it all in my mouth. You know? You tell me to eat bricks. Yeah, you know what? Eat bricks of concrete mixer from Culver's. Please sponsor me. I love your food. What did I join into? Don't ask me. I don't know. I don't even know what's going on. I'm sorry. This is my Pero balloon. I got it when we were there for the concert. Do you like it? How do you like them apples? I launched him. He didn't go very far. Maybe I shouldn't shake Pero around like that. But he activates my cute aggression. It's fine. It's fine. You killed Pero! I can hear it in Mokoko's voice. Just came from Mint stream. Yeah, Mint was streaming karaoke. It made me want to sing, but then I remembered how exhausted my throat is. And then I said, I don't want to stream, actually. I don't want to do anything. I don't want to sing. So, it is what it is. How is your throat? It's feeling a little bit better today. I'll tell you my issue. So I can't tell you what I was working on, of course, because you'll see it eventually when it comes out. But as a little bit of a spoiler, I had to do some, like, screaming, like, loud, impassioned yelling, like, very loud. The issue was, I didn't realize the first time I did it, I was too close to my mic. I thought that the gain was just too high. So I did like 3-4 takes and they were all really good. In fact, they were my favorites of the bunch, but they peaked like crazy. They peaked insanely crazily. So, I had to like do it again. So I turned the gain down because I was like, oh yeah, I just had the gain too high. It's no problem. I'll just turn the gain down. So then I did about 4 more. And then I went and I listened to them and I realized then that it wasn't the issue of the mic volume. I was actually distorting the mic because of how loud I was. So I had to actually take a physical step back from the microphone and do them again. So I didn't distort the microphone because I have a tendency to do that when I sing too loud and when I scream. It's my talent. It's just part of being a voice demon. A demon of sound, one might say. But yeah. One of the other reasons I thought maybe doing a karaoke isn't so good is because this is a random stream. I haven't done one in a while. I think that's a stream the jailbirds might actually want to come to, and I would feel bad if I was just like, let's do a karaoke stream that won't be here for this unplanned time that no one could have prepared for. So how much did you scream? I probably did. It might sound funny because you guys might be like, oh, it's just screaming, so if you only screamed like 14 times, it's probably not that bad. But the issue is, obviously any sort of screaming is like not really good for your voice. You know what I'm saying? So I saved them to last after I did them the second run, and I was like, I'll just do these at the end because they're gonna tire out my voice. I'm glad I did. How do your parents feel about the noise? They're used to it. When I was really young, I don't know, my mom might be watching this, so she might get angry. But back in the day, when I was very, very young, and I would sing, I was the basement dwelling child. I was the little kid, like in my pajamas in my basement, sitting on my computer. Like, and not even a finished basement either, like an unfinished basement, just sitting down there and like playing on my computer and like singing songs very loudly and over again, because I'd be learning them, right? So I would sing them repeatedly, and I tend to have a really bad habit of getting stuck on one particular lyric of a song. Like, for example, when I sing Meltdown, there's one lyric, "Daremo minna kieteku yume wo mita," that I get stuck on because I know exactly what that means without having to think about it in English. "Daremo minna kieteku yume wo mita." And I don't, it's like the one, I understand bits and pieces of Meltdown, obviously, because I know quite a bit of Japanese now, but that's the one phrase that, like, I really, really fluently have no issue understanding. So I just sing it all the time now. It became my vocal tick. And I feel so bad because I'll just be doing something random, like whenever I'm like with my manager, we'll just be doing something, and I like to sing a lot, probably to the annoyance of others, so I feel pretty bad, but I'm always like humming or singing a little bit. And many times has Umamane-chan had to hear me go, "Daremo minna kieteku yume wo mita." Poor Mane-chan. It lives rent-free in my head. I still can't forget it. "Daremo minna kieteku yume 夢の見た. Coincidentally, I've been listening to Meltdown on loop all week. Coincidentally, you know what else you guys have been listening to? You know what else you guys have been listening to? Rondo Revolution. Thank you so much for 900k views on Rondo Revolution. That's awesome. That's awesome sauce. I love that. It makes me so happy. It makes me happy. Lovely fighter, you make me lucky. Are you okay? Maybe do you guys know what song I'm singing? I can do, you can do more. Let's go. Yatta. Kimi no demai desu. Change you a chance. Step by step. I don't remember, but it's one of the endings of Fresh Pretty Cure, which is the best Precure. I haven't seen it, but I can tell you right now, just from the character designs alone, that it's the best Precure. And I will fight you on it, but I haven't seen any Precure, I have to admit. Because at the time when I was into Precure, it was really, really hard to find any of it subtitled. But I feel like it probably is now. I feel like you can find it now. How do you feel about Justice bringing in ringers for the chess match? Cece and Gigi knew their stuff. I think it was a pretty fair game. At the end of the day, we're all beginners. Except Bijou. So, you know, it's just like a game of chance. It was fair, and it was fun, and I had fun. But I'll admit, I think I mentioned it already, but I'm not the biggest fan of chess. I have this really bad habit, and I will admit it's a terrible habit, of if I'm not good at something, I just don't try. If I don't perceive myself as good at something, which makes me really happy that I thought I was good at singing. Because before I, you know, had my horns came in, before I was like a full sound demon, I wasn't the best singer. In fact, I was pretty bad, but I thought I was good. And because I thought I was good, I sang a lot, and now I am good at singing. And it's awesome. But I can almost guarantee you that if I didn't think that I was good at singing when I first started, I wouldn't have kept singing. Grinding makes perfect, it's true. It's a lot of effort, definitely. It's not that grinding is ever easy, but... Oh no, I almost started humming a song I should not sing. Have you guys... I'm gonna talk about Genshin Impact. Do you guys like Genshin Impact? Have I mentioned this yet? I was a big fan of Genshin a while ago. My favorite character is Ganyu. I think she is the best character in Genshin. She's so beautiful. But the thing is, a long time ago, they showed all the Fatui members, and one of them was this girl named the Damslet, Columbina, and I have been... she's the moment I saw her, I was in love. Okay, I wanted her so bad, but I was like, she's probably never gonna come out. It's gonna be like 500 years, and by then I'm probably not gonna. Maybe I won't be interested in Genshin anymore. Who knows? So I kind of took a break for a while because I'm too busy, and Genshin, as fun of a game as it is, requires a lot of effort to play. You know what I'm saying? But I started playing again recently because Lauma is here, and I really wanted her. I tried rolling and I hit the first pity, but I didn't get her. And the thing is, I want Columbina more, so I'm going to start saving up so I can roll for Columbina. And then I told Gigi, I was talking about it to Gigi, and apparently she also started playing it again. She's like, you're playing Genshin? I was like, yeah. You too? And she's like, yeah. Wait, Columbina is near? Columbina is in the game. You can't play her yet, but she's in cutscenes, and it seems like in some of the next few drops, she's gonna come. So if you are excited for Columbina and you love her just as much as me, now might be a good time to get back into Genshin Impact. But yeah, she's so gorgeous. No, not again. I wish I could play Genshin on stream. I really like Genshin, and it would be nice because it would give me a good opportunity to do my dailies. And then I could invite you guys to play. And then we could play together, and I could make you carry me. Carry me in the multiplayer mode. But yeah. We carry, huh? Of course. I need to be carried like a princess. But, yeah. I haven't played since Yelan dropped. Yeah, it's been a long time for me too. I think I was really interested in the Inazuma story. So I was like really, really locked in until then. And then after that, I was like, I'll be honest, when I think it was Zhongli who said that the Mother Nature Archon was going to be a man, and I got really, really excited because I was like, oh my god, they're like, what's the word? They're going against what you regularly expect. Because, you know, I feel like usually whenever you have like a Mother Nature type character, it's always female, which is fine. I love women so much. But I was like expecting, because of what Zhongli said, this really, subverting expectations, exactly. I was expecting a really, like, another sexy man, you know? I was, like, expecting, like, this really sexy Father Nature, and I was really, really excited, and then... And I've heard that she's a little girl. Like, I heard that the little girl character, Nahida, I think her name is like, actually, like, she has a really good story. I don't doubt it, but I won't lie in saying that I was extremely disappointed. And I do understand at this point that apparently the thing Zhongli said was a mistranslation in the first place, and, like, was just not correct. So it's not like they changed the decision or something like that. It was just a mistranslation. But I really wanted a sexy man, you know? I wanted a big sexy man to be Father Nature, like Zhongli. I wanted someone who looked like he would go drinking with Zhongli. She is cute. I just wanted... The reason I was upset about it is because all the other Archons are confirmed to be female at this point, right? So I was like, oh good, we're gonna get at least one more male Archon. But now we only have 2 sexy male... Not even sexy, only one of them is sexy. But, yeah. I know there's, like, the one guy who's, like, kind of the Archon in, like, Furina's story, but I don't ever hear people talk about him as much as I hear them talk about Furina, you know? Don't do my Venti like that. He's not sexy. He's not sexy. He's a little boy. Even though he drinks alcohol, he looks like a little boy. I'm sorry. If you're into that, that's fine, but that is not what I would define as sexy. And then Zhongli came out, and Zhongli is amazing, awesome. But I guess it just kind of frustrated me and made me a bit sad that it wasn't gonna be more even. You know what I'm saying? Like, it wasn't gonna be more even in terms of like archons, where like it's kind of like half and half. Or close to. Instead, we got our first 2 archons were both male, and then the rest it's just women, which is great. But you know what I'm saying? Like, let me look them up. I feel like Genshin designs though have been getting really like even better recently. I feel like they went through a little bit of a phase where I was like, like uncertain of them, but I feel like they've been improving again to the point where I'm like, that's a really good character design. But yeah, so it's like we've got Raiden Shogun, also known as A, and oh my god, her and Yae Miko. I don't want to talk about how much money I spent to get both of them. They're so sexy. Holy shit. I was so excited when they came out because I was really excited for Inazuma. I was so excited for Inazuma. And then we got Nahida. And again, I was just kind of let down, and that's kind of when I kind of dropped off a little bit more on playing. And then Furina came out, and I was like, oh, okay, that's understandable. Yeah, I get it. And then I don't even know the other Archon's name, the Fire Archon. What is her name? Will someone tell me? But I have a complaint with her outfit. I have a complaint with her outfit. Mavuika? I have a complaint with her outfit. The zipper on her thing goes down too far. I don't like how far the zipper goes down. Why does it go all the way down? I mean, I know why it goes all the way down, actually, but like, as a woman, the thought of it is very distracting to me. So as long as it's like not visible, then I'm usually like okay, but the moment I notice the zipper and how deep down it goes, I want to cry. It goes all the way down. It goes all the way down. All the way. It's a crazy zipper, man. Yeah, that's a deep V she can have. You like Fischl? I do like Fischl. She's not one of my favorites. I like Mona more than I like Fischl. But yeah, look, am I so wrong for wanting both sexy women and men to lust after in Genshin Impact? Am I so wrong? Is that so wrong of me? Can't I have it both ways? Don't I deserve that? Don't I deserve sexy men and sexy women? That's what I want in life. But again, my favorite character of all time in Genshin, and it will never change, is Ganyu. I think the first time I saw her, I think I can relate to her a bit because we both have horns. So, you know, like I feel a bit of a connection to her. But like she's got like the kind of body build that I really like to, like, she's a grown woman, but she's also like is still very cute in terms of appearance. Her color palette is just awesome. Her new outfit, I know some people said they thought it was a little bit plain, but I don't think, I think it was fine. Like I do think it could have maybe been a bit more, but I tend to think that sometimes the Genshin outfits can be a little bit overdone, so I actually kind of appreciated that it wasn't crazy. You know what I mean? But I liked it. I liked it a lot. But yeah, she's beautiful. And I tell you, the day that they, you know how in Honkai, they kind of like have like equivalents to some of the Genshin characters and vice versa. They'll take characters from Honkai and then like put them in Genshin, but like change them. And so some people like have like theories that like, for example, some of the Genshin characters that we currently have are going to turn into Honkai characters. Not actually like physically turn into them, but like basically be like the Genshin equivalent, you know what I mean? I don't know why on earth they have not made an equivalent to Ganyu. Because I would play Honkai Star Rail so fast if they released a Ganyu character. If they give a Ganyu character, I will have to download it. I'll die. It's just how it is. But yeah, it's never gonna happen. But it's good to dream, right? It's good to have dreams. It's good to have dreams. They have a Ganyu in Zenless Zone Zero? Who? I'm gonna look it up right now. You better tell me who. You better give me the name. Who? Lucia? I'm opening it up. It's not the same. It's not the same. Her body is too womanly. Ganyu, also her face is too adult. Ganyu looks like a young adult. This woman looks like, and there's nothing wrong with this, but she looks like she's closer to her 30s. I really like the cuteness of Ganyu. She does have horns on the top of her head that are similar, but to me this doesn't. Also, the design colors are changed enough where, like, for example, she has a kind of like dark teal on the top of her outfit, and then her eyes are green. What's wrong with late 20s? For context, there's nothing wrong with late 20s, but there's something specifically, for example, A in Genshin Impact. She looks like a woman. She looks like a woman to me. Like, she's in her 30s. She has been through some shit. She might have a midlife crisis coming up. Who knows? But she's sexy as hell. There's nothing wrong with that. I love grown women too. But when I'm talking about Ganyu's specific appeal of her appearance, if I look up Ganyu, right? If you pull up Ganyu right now, she looks like a short stack. She's one of the shorter characters. She's actually not super stacked chest-wise. She's actually pretty small compared to some of the other Genshin characters, which it's a crime against humanity because many people will give her the biggest tits you've ever seen, and that is not how Ganyu looks. They are not that big. And she has hips. She doesn't look like a child. When you look at her, you don't look at her and think, oh, that's a kid, or even, oh, that's a teenager. But you look at her and you're like, oh my god, she's cute as hell. You know what I'm saying? And I love that. There's a bit of, there's whimsy, there's joy, there's whimsy in her face. I love it. I love it. As to where this character, Lucia, again, she's not bad, but I don't feel like when I look at her, like, apart from the fact that her hair is a similar color to Ganyu and they both have horns, she isn't reminiscent of the things about Ganyu's design that make Ganyu stick out to me. Ganyu also has this kind gentleness to her that makes her look like if you were like needed to vent about something, she'd like let you like lay on her lap and like pat your head and like listen to you really like nicely, and like you know what I mean? Like, Ganyu has just something great about her. There's so much that's great about her, as to where this other character, she looks more cold. She looks more like, just based on face alone and what I know about character design, I don't know anything about this character, so I can't fully talk about her, obviously. But she looks more like she'd be... I'm trying to pull up more artwork so I can look at more of her to get a better feeling, but there's not a ton. She looks more analytical. And I also don't like that her legs are bare, because Ganyu, the fact that she wears tights in her base outfit is also an appeal to me. I really like tights. Did you guys know? Did you guys know? I really like tights. I kind of have a thing for tights. Did you know? There's just something really, really good about a woman in tights. Like, you see it and you're like, oh my gosh, look at those legs. Look at those legs. It's like, it's almost like, it's, you know, the reverse bunny girl outfit? I hate the reverse bunny girl outfit because it shows too much. What's the point? You cover everything that is fine to be there, but then you expose everything that should be hidden? No! It ruins the fun. The fun is imagining what would be there. I feel like when you actually see bare legs, the illusion is broken and it's not as fun. But when you have tights, there's this kind of lewdness to it. That you're like, oh my god, I want to see what's under them. You know? Does that make sense? Or do I just sound crazy? Do I sound like a crazy pervert? I apologize. Let me take a sip of water real quick. I'm getting too impassioned. I can tell you immediately that this character design would be improved if she was wearing tights, but it wouldn't fix all the issues of her character design. She's cuter in the art than her 3D model is, but the thing Ganyu really has going for her is not only are all her illustrations really, really good, but her model also reflects them pretty well. Obviously, it's not perfect, especially since she's one of the older Genshin characters. But like, it still gets a point across. Does that make sense? Am I speaking English? Do I even know English? I don't know. But yeah, this Lucia character, it looks like she doesn't have like a ton of art released of her yet. But yeah, not my Ganyu. I need them to capture the awesome things of Ganyu's design and go back to the drawing board. Someone also asked about a character called Seed. She's cute. She has a very gentle expression. She looks like a very nice girl. She looks like if I asked her to like go to a cafe with me, she'd probably say yes and like skip on the way there. She looks very gentle. I don't know anything about this character. I'm just pulling it out of my brain as I look at her face. Seed is the current banner. She's cute. But sometimes when it comes to gacha games, I need to find the one that when I look at them, it makes me feel insane. You know what I'm saying? I need something that makes me feel fucking crazy about them. You know what I mean? If they don't make me feel insane, what's the point? What are you gonna disappoint at that point? That's what gets me into them. The one other Archon I am excited for though is also the Tsaritsa. I'm scared for her. I really hope she has a really fucking good design. Because she's like the big bad of the series, you know? She's the big bad. Kafka was exactly. See, whenever I've gotten into a gacha game, it's been because there was a character I really wanted. So even when it came to Cookie Run Kingdom, I just heard about Eternal Sugar Cookie. I didn't know anything about her though, because she didn't even have art yet at this point, but I just saw like her outline and I was like, wait. Who is that? And then I did some research and I was like, I need this game. I need that cookie. And of course there's lots of other cookies that I like, but that was the one that made me be like, I need to play this game because I need this cookie. That was Genshin too. I actually didn't play Genshin until Ganyu Banner, and then I downloaded it and I spent more money than I want to admit to get her. I needed her. She needed to be mine. She is perfect. Perfection. That's it. That's it. She should have been Tsaritsa. It wouldn't work. It doesn't make any sense. But the design is so good, and she's cryo. But yeah, even Dereste. I got into Dereste because I saw this character named Hijiri, and she was unvoiced, but I thought her design was so cute. But it just got me interested in the series. I didn't download Dereste yet because I was like, oh, you know, I'm not gonna, like, I don't have time. I'm busy. You know, I don't have time for that. And then And the game was only in Japanese at the point, and I was like, I don't really know Japanese. I don't think I'm gonna be able to play it. And like, there's a few guides, but they're not really clear, so I'm just gonna have to figure out how to play it a lot by myself. And then I saw her Shiki Ichinose, and my world got turned upside down. I was in love. I needed her. I downloaded the game. When she had cards, I would pull for them. I think I have all but one Shiki card, and even then, the only reason I don't have all of them, I was gonna get on and roll, but it won't let me open the game anymore on my computer on DMM Games because it's it's blocked. They put in an actual blocker, so even if I'm using a VPN, I can't open DMM Games anymore, which sucks. And then I can open it on my phone, but they cut off American card payments. So even if I'm using, like, you know, American cards, that would usually be okay. Yeah, it's unfortunate. Weird, I use DMM just fine every day. I am jealous of you. It will not let me in. I get, basically, it's like, you need to sign in. And then I go and I try to sign in and it makes me go to browser and then it won't work. And I looked it up and it seems some other people have this, like, gotten the same problem. But they're like, it's some sort of weird glitch that comes in from the fact that they're trying to region block. But I haven't been able to find an actual workaround. Anyway, yeah, it really sucked because I just wanted to spend money on Shiki. I just wanted my Shiki card. But apparently they don't want my money. So I had all but one Shiki card. I did get the Suisei card though. I did get that one. But yeah, and now that's one of the ways I feel about Uma Musume, but I played it and I really, really liked it, and I love Gold Ship, but Still in Love, she grips me. She grips me in a way that I have a really hard time expressing. I am gripped. I am seated, you know? I'm gripped. She's hot. I love her. I love Yandere. I love her so much. But she's like just added in the JP game, which means she's probably not gonna be in the EN game for like 2, 3, maybe even 4 years. So I just need to be patient. Excuse me for yawning. But yeah, so patience is key in Gacha. I waited a long time for Eternal Sugar Cookie too, but I just feel like the one thing I would change about Uma Musume, maybe I'm crazy, but I feel like the gacha is really unforgiving and it's really expensive. You know what I'm saying? Like, when I play other gacha games, I feel like I can get usually like quite a few pull, like at least 10,000-ish gems usually for like the highest price one, like the $69, $70, sometimes $80 one, which isn't great, but like, you know, it is what it is and I accept that. But the price in Uma Musume, I just look at it because I'm like, oh, I really want to roll. I really want this card. And then I look at the price and I'm like, okay, so I can buy 5,000 for like, what is it, $60, $70, something like that. And I'm like, I don't know. It's just too much. So I'm like, I really want to play it, but and they're probably not going to drop the price, but yeah. Yeah. I guess I want to wait and see how they change things, because in Dereste, when I first started, it was back in the day before they had pity. I probably told you about this. My secret shame of when I stopped playing Dereste for a long time, or I stopped spending money on gachas altogether for a long time, for many years, was because of Dereste. There was a Sai card. It was beautiful. It was gorgeous. I looked at it and I was like, I need that card. It's awesome. It is so awesome. And I spent $600. And it was because I wasn't paying attention to how much money I was spending, so that was my bad. But I spent $600 and I did not get a single copy. This was many, many years ago. I didn't get a single copy of the card. When I realized I spent $600 is when I was like, oh my god, I need to stop. But I didn't get the card. And I didn't start playing again until they added in the pity mechanic. Because don't get me wrong, it's still expensive. But like, the fact that it used to be that way in Gacha, where you just had to hope. You just had to hope. There was no guarantee. You could roll forever. You could spend $1 million, and if you're really unlucky, you wouldn't get it. And so yeah, it's difficult. Yeah, that was when I was like, I have a problem. I need to stop playing gacha games. And so I did for a really long time. Cookie Run Kingdom is the first gacha I've been really into for a while. But I've been trying not to spend money on it anymore. Unless it's like the start of a new season, like I'll get like some of the passes and stuff, but otherwise I'm like, no, you don't need to spend money. Just play the events. Play the events. You'll get enough materials to get what you need. But yeah, Uma Musume kind of makes me feel like that, because I'm like, I have such a low chance of getting these cards, and the cost to get them is so incredibly high. Like, does anyone know the actual price you would have to spend to get the pity to get one card from the gacha off the top of their head? Because I feel like it's a lot. Because I'm pretty 440, that's just so much money. Ugh. That's so much. 200 polls. Yeah, it's just insane. That I really like Uma Musume and I want to play more because I really enjoy training it, and I've gotten really good at training my beloved. And I know there's some people who are like, oh, well, you know, as long as you just play every day and you like do the dailies and stuff, it's fine and you get enough materials. But I'm like, I don't know. Especially since the EN side, everything's going a lot faster. You know, like there's not really any like breaks between banners, and like there's multiple banners going like all at once all the time. So I'm like, I feel like if I actually wanted, like, on one hand, I'm glad it's accelerated because it means we'll catch up to the JP side hopefully sooner. But I just feel like the cost is too much, you know? I feel like they need to like actually do something to increase the like temporarily while there's this. I feel like they need to increase the amount of resources you get. Maybe it's already that way, but I still feel like, you know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? I feel like I'm not articulating myself very well, but I've had worse gachas. Me too. But I still feel like for the year 2025, it's not the best. Like, I've seen really good gacha systems, and I feel like the really bad ones are pretty rare. But I feel like right now, because of the acceleration, I feel like it's really bad. And I feel like the price is too high. Especially considering the fact that everything's accelerated. So, yeah. Yeah. I was gonna look something up, but now I don't remember. I play gachas for story. Exactly, and that's what gets me. I play for story, but I also want the other stuff. Like the pretty outfits and stuff. So sometimes it's better for me for my mental health to watch gachas from afar or only play them like when I feel like it. So like when I'm like, I really miss Gold Chip, I want to train Gold Chip, I'll just go on and I'll train Gold Chip. But I can't keep up with it because it'll make me too sad, because it's not that it's too expensive for me, like, but the way that I want to play it, and it's too expensive for me. You know what I mean? Moderation is key, and I would not be able to handle the moderation very well. Because it is not my talent. It's not my talent with gacha games. I'm going to also read Supas today. So if you send any, probably in about 10 minutes, I'll read through the supers that you guys have sent so far. Just so you know. Have you collected Yu-Gi-Oh cards before? Yes, I've talked about this. I used to have a lot of Yu-Gi-Oh cards. A big collection of Yu-Gi-Oh cards. It was awesome. I loved Yu-Gi-Oh. I had a Blue Eyes White Dragon, and I had a little baggie, like a literal like Ziploc baggie of all of my favorite cards and like my most rare cards. And I put it in the corner of my bedroom, and at this time I shared a bedroom with Aradia. And I woke up and they were gone. They were all gone. And I just left them in the corner of the room. We had a dog, but he wasn't allowed in our room, so it's not like he had come up there and taken them and eaten them. But just I woke up in the morning and they were gone. And everyone claimed, I have no idea what happened to your cards. How would I know? I'm like, Aradia, we share a room. We share a room, Aradia. So I don't know what happened, and I don't even think she remembers anything, but I will say we lived next to this person who would like go to anime cons and stuff, and they would always come back with like rare Naruto cards and stuff, so I would not be surprised if she took them and sold them. I have a really funny experience with that, actually. Okay, wait, let me talk about that. I don't think I've talked about it before. So when I was really into Naruto, when I was extremely young in my demon neighborhood, there was this older like teenage age demon, right? And they would go to anime cons because they were older, and they would come back with all this anime merch. So they'd come back with like Naruto headbands and stuff, and they'd sell them to the kids in the neighborhood. They'd give them, they wouldn't give them for free. You had to pay. But, so one crazy thing that happened, I remember, is I pulled this crazy, at the time, Itachi Naruto card. Okay? I got this crazy Naruto card of Itachi. It was one of the shiny ones, okay? And I remember I had pulled it. And then I had given it as a gift to one of my friends. And she immediately went to this guy and sold the card to him. She sold the shiny Itachi that I didn't even really want to give her. I gave it because she really liked Itachi. I also really liked Itachi, but then she just sold it. But if I knew she was going to sell it, I wanted that card, so I would have kept it. So anyway, so I went to the guy, and he made me buy it back for $24. So I had to scrounge up. I was like a little kid. I had to scrounge up $24 to buy back my Itachi Naruto card. And then it gets worse. It gets worse. So then my friend found out I bought it back, and she was mad and demanded that I give her the card back for free because it was her card and I had given it to her. Even though she sold it. I don't know why. I think she wanted the card too, but I think she wanted like pocket money, so she sold it. And then when I bought it back and she found out that I had it in my possession again, I think she got upset. We're still friends, by the way. It was just being silly kids. Like, she's great now, but like sometimes kids are just silly. You know? Sometimes kids are just funny little creatures. That's not your friend. Look, I'm gonna need you guys to back up. She was a child and I was a child, like very, very young children. It's silly kid behavior. That is not a we will never be friends. It's something you can get past, you know? It's something that if we were adults and like something like that happened, like if I like bought like some really nice expensive piece of jewelry and then my friend was like, oh my god, I just love that, like I would want that, and then I like decided I didn't like I still liked it, but I was like, you know, I don't ever wear it, so like I'll give it to them because, you know, they seem to love it so much, and then you find out they went and pawned it to someone, you know? That would be like pretty intense. But it's a Naruto card and it's 24 bucks. Like it's not that big of a deal. It's a funny story now that gives me a funny story to tell about my Naruto cards. So it's okay. And again, she grew and is not that kind of person anymore. She's just a silly kid. And that's the fun of being a silly kid. I didn't do stuff like that, but some people are more silly than I am, and that's understandable. Do you still have the card? I do have my Naruto card somewhere, but I'm not sure where. Scalping the kids is crazy work, but it does make for a fun story. Admittedly, I don't know how much he was actually scalping certain things, because I remember the Naruto headband I bought from him. I don't remember if it was a boy or a girl, actually. From the person, from the other kid, from the older kid, I think it was like, it was actual metal. Like it was like one of like the nice ones you find at cons. It wasn't like the like, oh, this is like a cheap one, it's made of plastic. It was like actual metal and like a pretty nice fabric. And so honestly, 20 bucks kind of a steal. Like I feel like if I see those at a con now, like let me just look it up. Naruto headband. So you can get one at like Spencer's that's like $12.99 and it looks super cheap and super awful. And then you can go to Crunchyroll and they have one that I'm pretty sure is probably the same kind, maybe, that I got when I was younger. It looks like it's some sort of official merch listed on different sites. Crunchyroll, $24.99. Entertainment Earth, $26.99. Mercari, much cheaper for $9.50 because it's used. But like generally it seems like, oh, you can also get it at GameStop. It might be a different one because I remember that the tassels at the end were differently because they weren't square. I don't know, but either way it was real metal and you could bend it because it was real metal. So you had to be careful with it. But that also means you could contort it to wherever you wanted to wear it. But yeah, it's 20 bucks, not that bad. They probably bought it for about 20 bucks. I still had that headband. I think I had mine somewhere for a while, but I don't know what happened to it. I don't know where it is now. So alas. Where could it be? I'm not sure. Oh, I also have been watching The Summer Hikaru Died and the new Panty Stocking. I'm very excited. I'm really enjoying both of them. And it's been a while since I've watched any anime. So I'm kind of surprised because I wasn't really sure that I was actually going to like be super duper like into anything for a long time unless it was super interesting to me. But I'm really happy because the new Panty Stocking is very much exactly what I wanted it to be. It's just a silly mess. And oh my god, The Summer Hikaru Died has me like in a chokehold. Like I'm just waiting. I'm waiting for the episodes to come out. I need it. I need them. I need them to just drop the whole show, please. Thank you. There's another show, the Karuko no Hana one. The Flower Blooms in Dignity or with Dignity. I don't know the English or Japanese title. But I really like it, but I want to wait until it's finished airing before I watch it all. And I don't think it's finished airing yet. So I'm waiting. I'm lying in wait. Because I'm going to... I don't need to wait for the dub or anything. I don't want to watch the dub. But I want the sub specifically. I heard the voices for both. They're both good, but I just prefer the sub voice. So I'm going to stick with the sub. Meanwhile, Panty Stalking, I'm watching the dub for that, and that's awesome. They really improved the script from what it was initially when they were first starting. So I was really pleased. Because I was like, oh no, the script is kind of lacking some of what like made the original dub like really like good and special. But it seems like they saw people saying that and then improved it. So that's awesome. Anyway, I'm gonna go ahead and start reading the super chats. So, okay. Oh, waiting. Odysseus, when you come home, I'll be waiting. Even if you're the last thing I see, I'll be waiting. 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 Anyway, sorry. Friendly Elephant, thank you for the membership gift. Thank you very much. Brightener, thank you for the super chat. We love you, Risa. You're stuck with us and we love you for it, girl. Thank you. Arctic Dream, thank you for the super. Happy to see you again, Nerissa. A few days ago, I fell asleep to your RuneScape stream and I had a dream that you got transported to the game. You were begging chat to help you get out, but everyone thought it was a bit. I would believe that. No offense. I would believe that. That would happen to me. That's something that's a predicament I would find myself in. Sounds like a Nerissa Ravencroft type of situation. Caliber, thank you for the super. Start speedboxing. Mr. Veej sent a Risa heart, thank you. Kasaka, thank you for the super. Tinjalbang egg and Tike is... What is Tike? Oh no, you're texting me again. You're testing me. You're making me embarrass myself. There's tears in my eyes. I'm crying. I'm crying. Do you want me to die? The rice punch. Rice punch. Wait, let me look it up. I can remedy this. Okay. Traditional sweet. Oh, okay. Wait, yes. I've had this before. It's yummy. I've never called it anything though. I never knew what it was. It's the same, like I have like my favorite kimchi. I really like regular kimchi, just like the napa cabbage kimchi. But there's another kind of kimchi that I don't know what it is, and I've talked about it before, and I had it recently as well. And every time I have it, it's thebomb.com. But it's kind of more like it's a brown color. There's more like onions and like jalapenos in it. Like, I think there's still radish and other things too, but like it's like mostly onion and jalapeno, and it's like really delicious. And I think with like gopchang is like where it's commonly eaten. Kimchi natto? Eh? What color is the kimchi? I mean, I don't know if it's like onion that's been like marinated, and the quote unquote broth is kind of like a very light brown color, kind of. It is jangachi. Let me look it up. Jangachi. Jangaji. Okay. Yes! Oh my god, if you guys ever see this, you have to. It's so delicious. Please, 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 please eat it. It's so good. It's not a kimchi. Look, I was eating it with a Korean ajumma and I asked what it is and she told me it was a kimchi. So I'm sorry, I have to call it a kimchi because the ajumma told me so. She said, it's a kind of kimchi. And I said, oh, wonderful. I love kimchi. I'll eat it. But if you're saying that, I wonder if she just said that to make me eat it. Because she knew I'd eat it if I thought it was kimchi. I was going to eat it either way. I don't know. But the ajumma wouldn't lie to me. Bailbird, are you seriously? Is it not a kimchi? Is it not considered kimchi? It's fermented. Please. I've been thinking it was a kimchi this whole time. Because the Ajuma told me so. But you know what? It makes sense why I could never find it when I looked it up. It's not fermented? Is it not? I would have it in a giant. At one point, the Ajuma made me some, and I had it in my fridge in like a giant kimchi jar. Not everything fermented is kimchi, girl. I know that, but I trusted the Ajuma. The Ajuma, it's more like pickles. Kimchi's a pickle. Kimchi is pickled cabbage. In America, pickle is only usually referred to. Maybe she just told me that it was kimchi because in America, pickles generally is associated with just pickled cucumbers. So maybe that's why. Maybe that's why. I don't think kimchi is a pickle. Wait, I've never made kimchi before. Is it really not considered to be pickled? Is not ferment. Jangachi is not fermented, it's pickled, and kimchi is not pickled, it's fermented. Kimchi is totally pickled because it's fermented. That's what I thought. That's what I thought. I'm not sure. I believe you. I don't disbelieve you. I trust you if you're telling me. I'm just very confused now because it means Ajuma lied to me. How could Ajuma lie? How could Ajuma say such a thing to me and have it not be true? But yes, either way, thank you very much for the super. Let's move on. Ace, thank you for the super. Got to have Culvers for the first time while traveling. I can't go back to DQ with a good conscience. I understand. Sometimes that's just how it is. You try Culvers and then you get really obsessed with it. But there are things that you will prefer at the branch. For example, I really like cheese curds at Culver's as well, and they're actually my go-to. But DQ also has really, really good cheese curds, but they're a different taste. So you kind of have to, what's the word I'm looking for? It depends what you're craving, you know? It depends what you're craving. Because if I want cheese curds that are, I don't know how to describe it. Because it's not sweet, but the word that comes to mind is sweet. You can't get good cheese curds in NYC, it's always mozzarella. Exactly. You gotta find a Culver's, man. Or you gotta go to the store and find squeaky cheese and make them yourself. Anyway, sorry. I'm so sorry that I ruined DQ for you by telling you to eat Culver's. I'm so glad you got to try it though. If you have a Freddy's near you, they're kind of similar to Culver's, so you should try that. Roro, thank you very much for the super. Hi, Risa. I hope you're having an amazing week. I know you're working hard. I hope you take the time to mentally relax and hope you're doing well. Thank you. Fought Owo, thank you for the super. As a non-white person, I gotta tell you, Cane's is so mid. I see people vow on their mama it's peak, but I'm not seeing it all. Dave's over Cane's. I've never had Dave's. But maybe if you're saying that, I'll have to try it. Because I've only had Cane's chicken 3 times in my life. And I was only incredibly impressed by it very recently. So I will consider trying Dave's chicken. If you say so. Do not trust them. Dave's is mid. Okay, see, look. People are gonna fight you now. Some people are agreeing saying, yes, Canes is mid, and some people are saying that you're wrong. See, except the Cane... Look, I'm gonna be honest. When I eat chicken, here's the thing. I don't like chicken. You guys know this. I don't like chicken. I pretty much don't like it at all. I'll eat it, and I force myself to eat it. But when I eat chicken, it is an instrument to get sauce into my mouth. It is an instrument for sauce. I do not eat the chicken because I like the chicken. I eat the chicken so I can eat sauce. That is why. Cane's is great. It's great. The sauce is so good. It's awesome sauce. Anyway, Blazing Blue Box, thank you very much for the super. Besides looking like concrete when you mix it, fresh custard straight out of the machine felt like you were mixing concrete. Thickest substance on the planet, especially fresh chocolate custard. That's interesting. I want it. I want custard. Custard so anyway. Anna, thank you for the super. I wanted to ask if it's okay to get a commission on my OC cosplaying you. I love your music and I can't cosplay you IRL. Thank you for your time. Of course. No need to ever ask about stuff like that. I don't mind. Eating Mike Tyson's ass. Hi, Nerissa. Hope you're having a good day. Thank you for the super. Ziz, thank you for the super. You love chess. Not chess. I do love chess. As in boobs. I do love chess. As in pecs. I love chests. Because chests are great. Any chest is great. All chests are good and awesome. Thank you for having a chest, human beings. You make my life worth living. Sai, thank you for the super. Hey Risa, I'm working on a project where I turn VTubers into tabletop characters. Do you have any preference on the lore or abilities I should focus on the most as I do yours? I'm not good at building characters for stuff like that. I consider Nerissa, as in me, in like a game circumstance, to be kind of a mage with a long range, but also with her tuning fork for short range. So the tuning fork can make loud noises that propel very far. That propel very, very far. You know what I'm saying? So that is a perk of it. She can also sing, and even though the horn is broken, I still do have some power. I just, being older and wiser, I can control it more, okay? So, yeah. Yeah, mage and bard. I'm like a dark sorceress bard, you know? But yeah. So something to do, like probably some sort of like vocal attacks, loud noises, singing, but also if anyone gets close, I can still hit them with my metal tuning fork, and that won't feel pleasant. Sleepy, thank you for the super. Hi Arisa, I was wondering what your favorite kind of donut is. Keep being you. Oh, so I am basic, and I really, really like just plain glazed donuts. I say plain, but just glazed donuts. I feel like they're the best, and it's hard to go bad. It's hard to go wrong with a classic. I also really like the white frosting glazed ones with sprinkles on top. I don't like the chocolate glazed ones though. For not glazed, but like frosting. I don't actually know what it is because I don't consider it to be frosting myself, but it probably is. I also really like Bavarian cream filled. Sometimes jelly is good, but like when it's like raspberry and stuff, you know? Daku, thank you for the super. Ganyu, right? Yep, that's my waifu. Yeetus Deletus, thank you for the super. Asking for art commission purposes, what is the color of your pantsu so I can be as lore accurate as possible? Well, I'm looking right now and I'm not wearing any, so sorry. The most recent pair I wore was a dark gray color. Who wants the answer? Barnabas the Bird, thank you for the super. If anyone understands lewd, it's this girl. Thank you. I'm glad somebody understands me. You gotta. Planky Pick 81. Hi Arisa, this is my first super chat to you, and I want to say that you're awesome and I love your style. I also want to ask, do you have any games you're interested in playing soon? Hope you have a great night. Yes, I actually just got perms for a game I want to play, and I was considering playing it today, but I think I want to actually play it when I can like have it on the schedule. You know? So I was considering like switching to it today because I just got the perms, but I have it, so it's a cozy farming game. Hee 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 hee. I love cozy farming games. Anyway, Primali, thank you for the super. Happy to have a Risa chatting stream near my birthday. Always love hearing you talk about various things. And hope you can get some well-deserved rest for all the hard work you've been doing for us behind the scenes. Thank you. I'm hanging in there. Steve Tonchi, thank you for the super. Pals Ahoy, thank you for the super. They could have a better carrot package deal for the prices involved. I agree. As I already said, the prices are too high. They're too high. They need to come down, or they need to increase the amount in them, in my opinion. I think it should be doubled, honestly. I think the price of how many carrots you get for that price should be doubled. I think it should be 10,000. That's or even I'd even be happier like if it was like 8,000 or 9,000. I would be happier, but I feel like right now just 5,000 is way too low for the price that they're asking for. This next one is from Theodone. Thank you for the super. Gacha destroyed my marriage. I'm so sorry to hear that. Zakiel, thank you for the super. Love you, Nerissa, my lovely Oshi. Thank you. Jason Yang, thank you for the super. I've seen Subaru lately going through the entire Naruto and Naruto Shippuden storyline. Let's say she's very emotional from the story. That's because the story's so good. Like, even though I haven't gotten to watch it in full myself, like, I can appreciate the gorgeousness of Naruto. Because it's great. I freaking love Naruto. I love Naruto. Okay. Ziz, thank you for the super. Who do you prefer, Dark Magician or Blue Eyes? Dark Magician is the cute girl, right? It's her. It's her all the way. I'm sorry. Blue Eyes, White Dragon is awesome, obviously, but like, Dark Magician girl is just so cute. I love her. That's Dark Magician girl. Well, that's the card I prefer. I don't know. I don't really care about the regular Dark Magician. He just looks like a menacing guy. I apologize. But I always liked her design a lot. Moonline Lee, thank you for the super. I really enjoyed yesterday's collab stream. I was genuinely surprised by how much you know about Korean food. I also want to compliment your Korean pronunciation. It was excellent. 감사합니다. I should be better. But I don't have a lot of time to practice Korean since I'm attempting to learn Japanese. Dark Quill, thank you for the super. For my hardworking Ippy Oshi. Looking forward to the OL Risa merch arriving soon. Yes! I just finished all the card signings. So hopefully soon you shall, I don't know how soon, but like at least in a few months. You'll be able to start getting your merch. I look forward to seeing when you all get it. I look forward to also getting my copy. Played Borg 1. Thank you very much for the pinky. I spent almost 2,000 on hololive TCG cards. Hoping to get your cards in the new set. Love gambling. I hope you get them too. Good luck. This is me. For all of you who are getting the new TCG hololive cards, specifically hoping for my stuff from the new set, I am manifesting for you. I'm manifesting. You're gonna get them. Ooh, you're gonna get your Oshi. You're gonna get Nerissa Ravencroft in your polls. Seymour Jr., thank you for the super. Chiache, thank you for the super. Can I get Risa's blessing for my first convention as an art vendor? Con Crunch is gonna crumple me. Look, I've never done that before because I don't make art, obviously, but you're gonna do awesome. I'm sure you've prepared. I'm sure you've done all the research for all the things that you need to do. It's gonna be difficult. Obviously, it's not gonna be easy, but I think you got this in the bag. So hang in there, ganbatte, do your best, and You got this. Dezan, thank you for the super. Scalping to kids is crazy work, but it does make for a fun story. True. True. I think I read it as you posted it, but thank you again. Mayazumi, the cute crony, thank you for the Akasupa. I said it before and it was missed, so I just wanted to say I was able to be at Synchronized Vancouver and ANYC and both days of AFO, and I wanted to say you did amazing. Thank you very much for all your hard work. Without you, I never would have met so many amazing, or some amazing people. Only some, not so many, just some. Thank you, Mayazumi. I always appreciate your support, and I'm really glad you were able to go to so many different concerts. I hope you had a wonderful time at all of them. I'll keep giving it my all and putting in my best efforts. So please keep cheering for me, as I always appreciate your support. Luna02, thank you for the pinky. This chill for a SC. I don't want to really appreciate the stream. Work's been I think that was worded wrong. Work's been a bit rough lately. Good luck with what you're working on. I can't wait to see it. The motion comic was so cool. I think they meant to say, I really appreciate this stream, not I don't want to really appreciate the stream. Thank you, Luna. I appreciate you too. There's a typo. Don't worry about it. Don't worry. We all make typos all the time, right, jailbirds? Do you make typos? I sure do. Every single tweet I post basically has a typo, and you know, that's just how it is. English is a funny language. It's hard to talk in. It's what we do. Nick G, thank you for the super. Happy I got to see you today. Thank you for all your hard work, Risa. I hope it's not getting too crazy and hope your throat feels better. Love you. P.S. We can play Yu-Gi-Oh! With my cards if you want. Thank you. I just want my cards back. Yu-Gi-Oh! Will never be the same since it's not my cards anymore, you know what I'm saying? Makes me sad. Nekozilla Goji, thank you for the super. I have a joke for you and I want to see if you get it. I'm not going to read that and I don't appreciate that. But thank you. Thank you for your money. PK Fire, thank you for the super. Offering pitch for Yu-Gi-Oh! Master Duel Gacha. Don't actually spend money. And the best deck is hot. Alice and Wonderland themed ladies. That's hot. That is sexy. I love hot women. Hot women make things great. It makes things great. So thank you. Cax, thank you for the super. Sorry, I forgot English. Here's something for always doing your best for us. Glad you were able to rest and give us some time today. Can't wait to get your hard work with my signed DEO Nerissa card. Can you give me luck with my holo TCG pulls? Here's more luck. Here's more luck. Take it. Take it. You're gonna get it. You're gonna get Nerissa Ravencroft and the other cards you want in your pulls. Manifesting for you. Klutz, thank you very much for the pinky. Hi, Arisa. Thank you for streaming when you can. I have a question. Have you ever seen The Phantom of Paradise 1974? It's a rock musical and it gives Rocky Horror Picture Show vibes, so I thought you might like it if you... I have never seen it before. Let me pull it up. Phantom of Paradise. It's a horror comedy rock opera that is loosely is a loose adaptation of Phantom of the Opera and Faust, with a little bit of Portrait of Dorian sprinkled in. I've never heard of this, but I do like musicals, so this is probably something that is right up my alley. But hearing, did they say rock? They didn't say rock opera, right? Yeah, it's just rock. When I think of rock opera, which is what this made me think of for some reason, even though it didn't say anything about rock opera, it makes me think of... What's it called? Grave robber, sometimes I wonder why I even bother. Do you know what Zydrate comes in a little glass vial, a little glass vial, a little glass vial, and the little glass vial goes into the gun like a battery. And the little glass, and then the gun goes somewhere against your anatomy. And when the gun goes off, it sparks and you're ready for surgery. I'm imitating how he sings it. I promise. That's why I sound so crazy. Repo. Yeah, Repo. Anyway. I thought for a second it was a rock opera, and I was like, wait a sec. I rewatched Repo. I know this is completely unrelated to your super. I'm so sorry. I rewatched Repo more recently because I was really into it in like middle school, and I watched it again because I was like, yeah, the show it sucks. It sucks. It's like good. It's like so trashy that it's fun to watch, but it's so bad. Paris Hilton is in it, and I hate to say, she's fantastic. It's like the perfect cast for her. It's a great cast. You should watch it. It's funny. Swax, main for you. Thank you for the gifted membership. Rinsky, thank you very much for the super. Hiya, Risa. I wanted to show you a bit of support, and I appreciate everything you do. I will always be cheering you on. Love you, Risa. Thank you. Luna02. Typo in the first SC. Sorry. 2 messages got combined. Is a mobile. I do appreciate the stream. Thank you so much. Thank you, Luna, for the super. I appreciate you too. The Real Chaos Blade, thank you for the super. Unexpected Risa stream is the best birthday gift I could get today. Happy birthday! Hope your throat gets back to 100% soon. Thank you. I'll keep doing my best. Ethan, thank you for the super. Here are the funds from the Union fundraising event. We gathered 2,000 pennies. Thank you so much for your 2,000 pennies. I will put them into the Union saving account. That totally exists, totally. Camilla, thank you very much for the super. So happy to catch your stream today. Hope you're doing well. May I ask what puts a twinkle in your eye? What keeps you going? Love you very much, Risa. What puts a twinkle in my eye and keeps me going? There's a lot of different things. Getting to work on projects that I like and I'm really passionate about is one thing that definitely gives me a lot of energy to continue. You know? It makes me really excited. But then also the support that you guys give me is paramount. It's the best part. Like seeing when you guys are like, oh, I love this. Oh, this is so cool. Oh, you put so much effort into it. And like, I see it. I feel it. And I'm like, yay! I reached you. My feelings were able to reach you. My intention was able to reach you. So those are the things that really keep me going. RS9, thank you very much for the pinky. Howdy, Risa. Thank you very much for the Zatsu stream. Today happens to be my 21st birthday. May you wish me a happy birthday. I'm going to sing for everyone if it is your birthday. If you sent a super mentioning a birthday or anything, this goes out to all of you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, happy birthday. Happy birthday to you and many more. Happy birthday, Jailbird. Vijay, the movement silly, thank you for the super. Nice to hear you yap again, Risa. We missed you and good luck with all the studio work. Thank you, I need it. I think I'm mostly caught up, which is good, but there's still like a lot of stuff I have to prepare. So but luckily I can rest my voice a little bit for a little bit, which is very much appreciated. Sly Maverick, thank you for the jailbird tax. Hi, it's Raven. Thank you for the super. I want to say thank you for all your hard work you put in, Risa. You always cheer me up. Thank you. I'm glad I can cheer you up. You guys cheer me up too. So R3, thank you for the 5 gifted memberships to the community. Hero Arc, thank you very much for the Akasupa. I had an experience like yours where I had a Yu-Gi-Oh card my friend traded to me, Black Rose Dragon, for anyone interested. He would always beg for it back, but I really liked it. Eventually I did, but later learned that he traded it to a random guy for something else. That is just the worst. That was the worst ever. I hate that so much. Some people are just... I don't know how old you are, obviously. If they were a little kid, it's still annoying. But like, if you have something and you really, really like it and they know that, it just makes me sad that they'd beg you for it just to get rid of it soon, you know? But I hope you were able to move on. I hope you were able to move on and maybe get another card at some point. Zero, thank you very much for this super. I love you and I miss you too, Risa. I hope you're able to get some rest. Thank you. I will sleep well tonight when I get to go to bed. But I have to... my meeting was canceled that I had around this time, but I have one much later in the evening. So I'll hang in there. I'll hang in there. G Harden, thank you for the super. A little bit of luck goes a long way. Good, then I will keep giving you luck. Grizzly Bear, thank you for the super. I just wanted to say I love you, milady. I love making goodnight pictures messages for you every night, and it fills me with joy that you like them. Becoming your jailbird has made my life happier. I love the little like pictures and stuff you guys post, especially with like my plushies and stuff. They make me really happy. So thank you guys to all of you who do stuff like that. It makes me feel like I'm not forgotten. And I know you guys obviously don't forget me, but you know, it's like, I look at it and I'm like, oh, they really love me, you know? Yuri Raphael, thank you for the super. Gacha funds! Hearing you talk about what you like best is always an immense joy. I've never felt so happy and warm as when you share something from your collections, games, experiences. It's also inspiring and enchanting. Thank you so much. I'm glad you think so. Top Mr. M, thank you for the super. Glad you had some time to chat with us today. We really appreciate all the work you've been doing for us. I'm happy our messages reached you the other day. Yes, I did want to say though, because I saw some people getting a bit defensive of me in my comments. I just want you to know I was apologizing because where I'm from, it is normal to apologize a lot. It's not because I was sad over anything anyone said. Just so you know. You don't have to worry about me too much. Just know that it is in my blood to say the word I am sorry as many times as possible. It is a very Midwestern hell thing. It is a very Midwestern hell thing that I will apologize for. Like, you could bump into me and I would say, oh, I'm sorry. You know, it's just who I am. So you don't have to worry. I wasn't like overcome with like grief or anything. I just like to give you guys little updates so you know like what I'm up to and so you know that I'm still working hard, but it's not that I'm not still apologetic for the fact that I'm not able to meet my own expectations, but it's not like I was like beside myself with grief, just so you know, or like crying, being like, I have to apologize or they'll never forgive me. So just so you guys know, I was a bit worried because I saw some of you getting pretty, what's the word? Pretty impassioned. I just wanted you to know that, okay? But I appreciate it too because you did lift my spirits a lot. So I appreciate you very much. I appreciate your energy and your care for me. Apologize if you mean it. I still mean it. It's not that I don't mean the sorry. It's just, sorry also doesn't have to be that deep. Like, I don't have to do a horrible, like the worst thing ever to like be sorry about something, you know? I feel like that's just how it is. Anyway, Dawn of the Fat Cats, thank you for the gifted membership. Sora3, thank you for the super. Just a little to make back those big gacha rolls. Love your work, Risa, and thank you for your yapping. It makes the whole day go much quicker. I'm glad. We can pass the day by together. Because days these days are indeed long and strenuous. But it is what it is. I'm sorry that you're sorry, Risa. Well, I'm sorry that you're sorry, Barnabas. What am I supposed to do if you're sorry and I'm sorry and we're both just going to be an endless sorry? Like someone will be like, stop saying sorry and I'll apologize for that because I really feel bad that I'm annoying them so much by saying sorry, but I don't know what else to say. It's a sorryception. Whoa, I really butchered your name today. Thank you very much for the super. You've been working so hard and I'm proud of you. Thank you for all your efforts. Just a question though. You know, I've been doing animatics. What else would you like to see? Any special requests? I would just like you to make whatever makes you happy and whatever you think will be the most fun. I like just seeing the things that you guys are inspired by. So there's no need to ask me what I want to see or what stuff I particularly like. What will make me happiest is you making the fan content that you want to make. So keep creating, Make what makes you happy. Aryang, thank you very much for the super. Hey Risa, it was my birthday 7 months ago. Can I get a little happy birthday since I missed it? I still didn't get my birthday cake this year, by the way. Happy late birthday, Aryang. You know what you could say if it was 7 months ago? A month ago was your half birthday. So a very merry half birthday to you, Aryang. Night Croteo, happy belated birthday, and thank you for the super. I hope everything is going well on your side, Risa. Do take breaks if you need to, as your well-being and health comes first, all right? We're proud of you, baby girl. Love you, Risa. Thank you. Everyone wish Night Croteo a happy birthday. It was missed, but I did see it, okay? Happy birthday. Mr. Top Mr. M, why do I keep reading it in the wrong order? Thank you for the 5 gifted memberships to the community. Kawaii3DDI3, thank you for the super. Thank you for streaming tonight, Risa. We appreciate everything that you do and how hard you work. It's so lovely to always chat with us whenever you can. Hearing you yap is so comforting. I'm glad. I would steal, it gives me the urge when you guys say that now, because Liz puts it so perfectly. Let my voice be your strength. And she's so right. Like, I feel like that's the goal of idols at the end of the day. And especially someone like me who's so passionate about singing and music especially. I hope my voice can be the torch that lights your way through your darkness. So... Radlevin, thank you very much for the super. Just sending some appreciation. Thanks for all you do, boss. Hoping you get some good rest soon. I'll do my best. Thank you for your well wishes. Azami MKIV, thank you for the super. Howdy, boss. I hope you're having a good one. Listening to your yap heals my back pain. So thanks for the stream. Love my Ochi. I'm glad I can heal your back pain. I'm glad. That makes me really happy. That's what you deserve, Jailbird. All of you deserve to be healed. So I hope I can help all of you with your back pain. You know what? I have a steel rod not steel. I don't know what it's made of. I have a rod in my back. So if you have back pain, triple it and give it to me. I can carry it, Jailbirds. Give me your Jailbirds. Give me your pain, Jailbirds. I'll carry it for you. I'll be able to, I can tank it. I can tank it. Please feel better soon, though. Click Sandal, thank you very much for the super. Hi, Arisa. Thank you so much for everything you do and for all your hard work that you put into things for us Jailbirds. Your voice always brings me comfort. You're doing great. Thank you. I know I'm doing my best, but it's always nice when you guys reassure me that I'm doing a good job still and that you guys still like me. So I appreciate it. Morkel, thank you for the super. Thank you for all your hard work. We're always eating so good, and even though we always miss you and we're never real, we miss you. We've never really gone that long without a stream. Looking forward to all that's cooking. Look, I know it seems crazy because some of my projects, I've released a lot this year and I've been in a lot, but a lot of my own personal projects have kind of been like stuck in a bit of a development hell. And it's not anyone's fault particularly. Sometimes that's just how the cookie crumbles, you know what I'm saying? So, I'm doing my best, but once everything starts dropping, I'll be really excited. So, please, do keep your eyes peeled. I don't have any particular drop dates or anything to announce, but I'm always working on stuff, so just know that I am working on things. And I have a lot of things in the oven, honestly. I'm kind of scared. Because I'm already working a lot. But it's fine. Just keep streaming my other covers for the time being. I know all of my covers can't get to 1 million, because especially that one cover. Shiritai, aitai, kira kira suru ano hito mo. 人の瞳真っ赤な嘘をかすてらwith Bijou Otomeroid. It's stuck. I don't know why the YouTube algorithm just fucking hates that cover. I tried everything. I went in, I redid all the tags, I added multiple thumbnails, I did everything, but I'm convinced that the the YouTube algorithm just hates. Because I still occasionally will see people be like, I've never heard of this song cover before. I'm like, oh, I see. So anyway, you should listen to it if you haven't already. Anyway, Sushiko, thank you for the super. Hi, Nerissa. I started following you from the stream with La Plus. This is my first time sending a super chat. Thank you so much for this stream. I really like listening to you yap. Your voice is so beautiful. Sushiko, arigatou gozaimasu. I don't think you're Japanese, actually, but your name says Sushiko, written in hiragana characters, so I'm assuming. But thank you. I'm glad you were able to find me from that stream. And thank you for sticking around and watching my regular streams as well, even though they're not such content. Blue Critical, thank you very much for the super. Plans or not, we'll always show up to watch your streams. Love you always, my lady Risa. A question, are there any games upcoming or not that you're interested in playing or streaming? We already had this question, so I'm sorry since it's kind of already been answered a little bit. But yeah, I want to play Story of Seasons, a new game. I want to play Silent Hill F when it comes out. I'm really excited because I played 2 and I really, really liked it. And this one's written by one of my favorite story writers of all time, Ryu Kishi, who made Higurashi and Umineko, which are just masterclasses of storytelling. I haven't gotten to play through all of the visual novels, but I've played through quite a bit of Higurashi, or some of Higurashi, and even some of Umineko, and they're just awesome. So I think he always cooks hard, so he's gonna cook hard. I like people making the joke that it's when the hills cry, because when they cry, it's usually like when the cicadas cry, when the seagulls cry, when the ciconia cry. I don't know what ciconia is. And then some people are like, when the hills cry, is what they're calling. One sec, I gotta turn on my heater. My circulation is bad, so I'm always cold, but I'm really looking forward to that. Anyway, Zekin, thank you very much for the super. Risa, I hope you'll never forget that I'll support you forever. Thank you for all the work through these weeks. Now I have a question. What's your favorite episode / sketch of New Panty and Stocking? Oh, that's a hard question. I don't think I could pick a favorite yet because it's not done airing, but I will say I do really like the new brothers that were introduced. Like, obviously, like, the original characters are, like, still the best, but I think polyurethane and polyester, as much as I might hate polyester as a fabric type, I think the characters themselves are really stupidly fun. And I love in the dub, if you are watching New Panty and Stocking, I implore you to please turn on the dub for the episodes with those two characters. It is so stupidly funny. Because they just talk in Zoomer, and it's great. It's great, trust me. My kitty came in. Hello, baby. Hello, little darling. How's my little boy? Who's voicing them? Look, I don't even know who the voice actors are, but they're doing a great job. So that should tell you a lot. Sometimes you don't have to know the voice actor for them to do a good job. It can be someone you've never heard of and they can still do a great job. So you should listen to it anyway. CYJ, thank you. Wait, I skipped one. Sorry, going back. Average Nerissa Enjoyer, thank you very much for the super. Hi, Arisa. Thank you for the comfy stream, as always. I can't wait to see what you've been cooking. P.S. May I get some well wishes? I'm about to head to the ER for some major pains. Good luck. I hope you feel better soon. Please hang in there. Please hang in there. I hope it is nothing serious and that they're able to give you some medicine and you are able to get better very quickly. All right, CYJ, thank you very much for the super. It's just a heart, so choo. Ranakar 1920, thank you for the super. My bribe for Nikkei perms. I'll consider it, but it's a low bribe. It's a low bribe. I'm not terribly, what's the word I'm looking for? Why can't I speak English anymore? That it's not enough to motivate me. Tomoya, thank you very much for the super. Thank you for streaming today since you had the time, Risa. I hope you can get some good rest because Silent Hill F is almost here. I know, it's almost here. It's almost here. We gotta play. I need to play it. And I feel like since I played the other Silent Hill game, I know obviously the playstyles are different between them, but I feel like I can handle it. I feel like it'd be good. 41 Guy, thank you very much for the super. My queen, I have had Freddy's in honor of you. It's not Culver's, but we don't have that in California. Look, you need to email Culver's. If you don't have a Culver's near you, here's what I need you to do. I need you to lock in. I need you to email Culver's and say where you are located and be like, when are you going to open up a location here? Culver's needs to go global across the US of A, and we can make it happen if there is enough interest. So if you don't have one near you, you can tell them, I've driven 6 hours to go to Culver's. Please open one here. Thank you. Roardrick, thank you very much for the super. Why so many awesome sauces today? I don't know, I just keep thinking of awesome sauce. Everything's awesome sauce, you know? It's just awesome sauce. Morning, Leisha. Thank you for the super. Hi, Nerissa. I'm finally a 1-year jailbird. Thank you for your lovely voice every moment. Thank you for supporting me for a whole year. I appreciate your support so much. He who eats faces, custard funds. Hope you have a good rest of your night, Risa. Thank you. Please don't eat my face, jailbird. Rogue Little Man. Thank you very much for the super. Hi, Risa. Just wanted to thank you for everything you do. Also, have you liked my game of Can You Find Risa? Yes. I've seen it a little bit. It's cute. Bisuro. Thank you very much for the super. It's a cute little dog holding a heart. Minix. Whoa, I can't read. I'm losing my ability to read. One sec. Mini X Moon, thank you very much for the super. Hi Risa, so happy you were able to do a little chatting stream today. I hope you're doing well and taking care of yourself. Thank you for all the hard work and all you do for the jailbirds. All the love, thank you. I'll keep doing my best. Top Mr. M, thank you for the 5 gifted memberships to the community. Raziel DeVilles, thank you for the super. Dark Sorceress, gotcha. I got ideas for a model I want to make of you. All right, I look forward to seeing it. Please don't forget to put it in my art and live tags and so on and so forth. Billbird, thank you for the super. Just reading supers makes for wonderful, steady content. I hope we can enjoy moments like this more often. I'm always happy to spend time with you guys when I can. Again, I apologize for being so busy lately. I do my best. Ranakar, thank you for the super. What kind of flowers grow on your horn? They're special flowers that only grow from me. If I was more powerful, they'd sprout out on the ground behind me. Calvin Indicator, thank you very much for the pinky. Hi, Risa. You always enjoy these yap streams. It's the purest form of Nerissum a jailbird can get. Do you have a preference of dipping sauces for your cheese curds? Mine's Wisconsin cheddar cheese sauce. Keep up the good work. You're the best. So I actually feel like the cheese curds are really oily, which of course they are. They're deep fried. Can you guys agree? You've had cheese curds at this point if you follow me, right? They're pretty oily. There's nothing wrong with that. I like oily food sometimes, but I feel like a good way to cut through the oil is by having them with hot sauce. So I get the Frank's Red Hot or any kind of like buffalo sauce dip. That's my favorite. I feel like that's the best. So if you have the opportunity, I would recommend it with that because the cheese kind of cuts through. So even if you're not like the best with spice, I mean, I don't think buffalo sauce is really spicy anyway. It cuts through it. And it makes a good mix because it kind of also takes away some of the oily feeling. So highly recommend trying them like that. Bloody Shy Guy, thank you very much for this for the pinky. Hi Arisa, hope you're taking things easy from all the hard work you've done. We're eternally grateful with everything you do. Plus, I had the opportunity to go through my backlog of old games I want to play through whenever you're away. I'm glad. I mean, I'm sorry that it's been so long that you've made a dent in them, it seems like. But I'm glad you were able to play through a lot of games in your backlog. That's awesome. Dark Angel 177. Hi, Risa. Any plans for a karaoke stream? You've worked hard, so please take care of yourself. I don't have plans. Let's be honest. If you're a Nerissa Ravencroft fan, do you really expect karaoke's at this point? Maybe it's a bit mean to say to myself, but I don't. I think it's clear that karaoke, I know 5 songs. And every time I sing karaoke, I sing the same 5 songs. Over and over again. I sing The Smiths, and then I sing the other 5 songs I know. I'm so sorry. Yes, regardless of the fact. I do want to do one sometime soon when I have fully finished everything I need to do. Once I've fully finished everything, I do want to do a karaoke stream when I'm not feeling so exhausted from life. So please, I apologize and hang in there. Song learning stream, let's go. No, I don't wanna. No, then you guys have to hear me make mistakes, and that's the worst. Dark Quill, thank you very much for the super. Could I please be selfish and ask for a cute wink? There's quite a few. You're gonna have to go back, Darkwill, and go through them and find the one that fits your fancy best. Rin Otonashi, thank you very much for the super. I can't wait for the signed cards. I may be the most unlucky jailbird, but you'll always be my Kami Oshi. No, you're too cute to be unlucky. Let's change your luck, okay? I'm sending you good, positive energy to give you more good luck. It's sent. Ragnarok Master, thank you very much for the super. Loved your cameo grind set, especially Cutie Panther with Velvet at Raura's 3D. Looking forward to Silent Hill F and Higurashi whenever we get back to it. Appreciate all your— Look! That's the play! Wait, you guys are so smart. That's the play. Silent Hill F is coming out soon, so we should watch Higurashi no Nakokoro ni Kai soon. I don't know when. I won't make any promises, but we should watch it sometime soon. So you guys should prepare it. Find a place to watch it. Find a place to watch Kai, and before Silent Hill F comes out, let's try to watch Higurashi no Nakokoro ni Kai. So if you need to rewatch any of the first one or do like watch any like recaps, I'll probably try to give you a recap. But go watch them, okay? And if someone can draw me in like Mion or Shion's outfit, that would be great, and like put it in my art tag in like Ryukishi style or something, and then I can use it for thumbnail so I don't use the same one from before. I'd appreciate it. You don't have to, but I'd appreciate it if anyone wants to. Night Croteo, thank you for the super. Thanks for the motivational birthday wish on Twitter too, Risa. You really left me up, and I always appreciate you as my Kami Oshi. Love you. Again, I'm sorry I missed your birthday. I saw the tweet and I liked it, but I didn't respond. Sometimes I think a like replaces me actually saying something, like, and that you realize that since I saw it, that is also kind of counts. But I know sometimes it's nice to hear the actual happy birthday, so I'm sorry. Brian V, thank you very much for the super. Thank you for singing Alice and You with Risu and Liz. That was such a highlight for me because I love that song, and it's not very often that Risu can sing in collaboration with other members. Thank you so much. Thank you. I was really excited to be able to sing Alice and You. I really like that song. As I mentioned, it's pretty iconic, and so I got to sing it. Not only did I get to sing it, but then I got to also sing it with Risu and Liz, so kind of crazy. That was like a crazy stacked for like no reason. Just a crazy stacked vocalist group is awesome. Rich Domings, thank you very much for the pinky. For the pinky, I almost said Pinkie Pie. Thank you for the pinky. I, too, am a lifelong Smiths fan. Despite him being a massive sack of doo-doo, I unfortunately enjoy Morrissey's voice. Could you do your most exaggerated, accurate Morrissey impression? Well, you see, Morrissey, he has this way of talking, and it's very theatrical, and it's kind of in the back of your throat. You hear it, and he just kind of talks as if he knows everything in the world. and as if he's the most impressive person in the room. Yeah, that's how he just kind of talks, and he writes his music. I don't even know what he's doing. I don't even know what he's talking about sometimes, but he just, will just kind of go off, and every time he finishes a sentence, a phrase rather, he says something, he'll make a face that's really strange, as if he is the most socially awkward person in the room, and I think that's one of the things that made people love him at first. But yeah, it's definitely, his music is unfortunately peak. That's my best impression. That's the best I can do. I do not sound like Morrissey. Last time I did a British accent, I was trying to do the really northern accent, and everyone was making fun of me. I was being made fun of on Twitter. Not actually, lovingly, I was being made fun of. So I said, up north, I'm Jon Snow. Back north with my family. I can basically only do the O's, but that's it. That's it. I'm really good at doing up north with the northerners. Jon Snow. Anyway, I'm sorry. Miyakasachi, thank you very much for the pinky. Seeing you sing snippets of Epic makes me wish for a whole karaoke where you cover some of their songs. It'd be so peak to hear it in your fantastic voice. Wouldn't that be fun? I love Epic. That would be a fun idea. I don't know if I could handle some of the songs from Epic though. They're not in my range, but I like them a lot. Mary Break, thank you very much for the gifted membership. Small God, thank you very much for the super chat. Hi Arisa, I miss you a lot and I hope you get plenty of rest. Here's my tax. Thank you, I've collected. Raimaru, thank you for the super. Hi Arisa, I hope everything goes smoothly for you, my queen. I really love your singing and I hope you'll continue to enjoy streaming. Love you. Thank you. Visezimani, thank you very much for the super from earlier, but you like tights. Yishwan from ZZZ, and her outfit is very much like that style. Let me look real quick. She has a tight on one leg, and that is sexy. If she had it on both legs, it would be even better. But it is a step up already. It is a step up from bare legs. I will give it that. It's better to have some tight than no tight. T. Calvin, thank you very much for the super. I just got my merch of the world tour. So excited to see you in live concert if I can get the ticket. Wish you all the luck, my lord. My lord? I'm your lord now. I will accept it, I suppose. I hope you can get a ticket too. Good luck. Bine, thank you very much for the super chat. Super chat, ありがとうございます。ネリサの声が聞けて幸せ。聞けて幸せ。聞けて幸せ。配信してくれてありがとう。So it's like Nerissa's voice. When I hear it, I'm happy. 配信してくれてありがとう. Thank you for streaming. お仕事 work 無理しないで頑張ってね. Don't worry about being busy with work. Do it. I love you, Nerissa. I think. ありがとうございます。皆様ありがとう。優しい人です。Dearest, thank you very much for the super. Gambarisa, I just want to say I appreciate everything you do and definitely all your yapping. Hopefully you're able to find time for yourself and rest soon. Thank you. Me too. I'm looking forward to hopefully things calming down. Not soon. I don't think there's a break for me soon, but eventually. That'd be nice. Sedoni, thank you very much for the pinky. Hi, Risa. I've been shadow banned on Twitter since early July, so it feels like I've been a bit cut off, with all my tagging posts disappearing. But I'm still here cheering and proud of everything you've accomplished. You're amazing. Love you. You've been shadow banned. I'm so sad. I really wish that X would get it together, because I get really sad when I see, like, I think Zero was the one who was shadow banned before as well, and so I kept getting people tagging me being like, they're shadow banned. I was like, oh gosh. But I'm sorry you've been shadow banned, Sidoni. I still think about you. Even if I don't see your post, don't worry. I don't forget about my jailbirds, so... You were never forgotten. But I appreciate you still tweeting about me even if you know you're shadow banned. Blaster, thank you very much for the pinky. Hi, Risa. I just wanted to give you my support as always. I'm glad you got time to stream today. It's always a lovely time to get to hear you talk. I hope you have a wonderful rest of your week. Thank you. Me too. That macho flame bird. Hi, Arisa. Happy to see you again, even though you're literally everywhere. Thank you for your hard work. P.S. Your thoughts on tight are so valid, Queen. Thank you for the supa, and thank you for your correct opinion on tights. Bill the Turnip, thank you very much for the pinky. You are doing great. Thank you. I'll try to keep it up. Lexecutable, thank you very much for the supa. You're freaking adorable, and it is a blessing. We love everything you've been putting out. Glad you've been relaxing a little. I think some people misunderstood when they saw my post and thought that I was like taking a break from work. I'm not taking a break. I'm not relaxing too much. I'm pretty busy. Today, luckily, though, I did relax a little. But I know I saw some people who are like, I think some people were a bit confused, is all I'm saying. And so I was like, oh, I think people misread this and think I'm taking a break. Or think I'm taking time for myself. I think they misunderstood. So maybe I didn't word myself the best, but I'm still deep in the mines. I'll be out soon. Not soon, but I'll be out eventually. It's part of, you know, it's part of how it is. Oh, it just seems like you had a day here and there. Okay, just making sure. It's not directed just at you, Lexecutable. Don't worry. I know you can read. Don't worry. I know most all of you can read just fine, but I know sometimes I say things in an overly complicated way that make it kind of confusing. Which is on me, not you guys. But, yeah, it's been busy. Do you yearn for the mines? I must, because I keep accepting projects. Because I only accept stuff I'm really excited for, which is great because I'm only doing stuff I'm really excited about. But on the flip side, it also means that it takes a lot of time. So, but I'm doing the thing that I'm really, really passionate about. So I appreciate you guys always being really understanding that, that is always what I'll generally be really happy to work on and really putting like tons and tons of effort in to make really cool projects and music and stuff for you. So thank you for understanding. Zai, thank you for the super. Hi, Arisa. I forgot to mention I got to see you at World Tour NYC. You were amazing. I'm one of your short jailbirds. I was stuck behind a tall person, but I'm happy I was able to see you. No, you should have asked them to let you go on their shoulders. They probably weren't a jailbird too, but like maybe you'd get lucky. Next time, try it. Say, Nerissa Ravencroft told me that you're too tall and that I should ask you to help me see better. Can I please stand on your... Don't actually ask them that. They might get creeped out. But maybe you could try if they seem nice. If they seem like a nice person, you'd maybe try it. It might work. Or you could just politely be like, hey, I'm really sorry. I know you're just having fun too, but I can't see very well. Is there anything you can do? It never hurts to just try and ask. It never hurts, you know. Yeah, ask for uppies. Ask for uppies just during the Nerissa solo. Especially if they're not a jailbird, then that would work out. Be like, can you... Wait, one sec. Hey! Don't chew on Ollie's head! My Friends With You plush of Ollie is on my wall and it's on the ground, and my kitty thinks that it looks very tasty. So he's always chewing on Ollie, and I have to stop him. On her, like, bow and her sword. Come here! Come here, little boy. Don't do that. By the way, I just clapped to startle him. In case anyone was like, what was that loud noise? It was me clapping my hands. Sometimes you just gotta startle them, and then they'll stop what they're doing. Eskimo Fett, thank you very much for the super. Hi, Risa. First time super. Just wanted to say your streams are fun to watch, and even when I miss out live due to my job, I sometimes feel I don't support you when not spending on your merch. I'm I'm sorry you feel that way, but I'm glad you had time to catch my stream. It's okay if you don't, if you're not always able to be there live. VOD watching is important, and this is a perfect time to say thank you, VOD gang. If you're VOD gang and you're watching this right now, hello. I hope you're having a good day. Thank you for coming back and watching through what ended up being a super chat reading. I appreciate you. I appreciate you for watching the VOD. Ultra A136, thank you for the super. My first ever super, and I'm so glad to give you my first. Happy to take your first time, Jailbird. No matter what, us Jailbirds will be here and support the work you do. Also need a Jailbird cap like the Barrow Cap merch. I'll have to look. I'll see. I'll think about it. I'll consider it. I want to make more Jailbird related merch because I think the Jailbird is a great mascot. You guys are great. You're so cute. So I feel like you need more Jailbird merch. You have a phone charm. Not a phone charm, but like a phone ring. I need to make more. Bloody Rose, thank you very much for the super. I don't know if I see in time, but I love you, my queen. Give you loads of head pats and hugs. Thank you. Buck, thank you for the super. Hi, Nerissa. Thank you for the surprise stream. I always get a warm feeling hearing how much you miss us and love us. We miss you tons. I'm glad our messages make you smile. Thank you. Oddish, thank you for the super. I went to the Auto concert and I brought your Nerissa plush with me and I tried to post it on Twitter, but unfortunately I'm shadow banned. Hope I can get enough money to see you live as well. I hope you had fun at the Auto concert and thank you for bringing me. Even if it's shadow banned, I'm glad you were able to take me with you. Unlucky handed Himiko, thank you for the super. Thank you for your hard work and streams, Nerissa. I always love your song and voice. When I patrol, I hear your songs and get power to live. I open Holo OCG, a carton today. Could you please possibly buff me so I'll get HR rares? Take the luck. The luck is coming. Again, anyone doing TCG, any sort of polls, any sort of card polls, any sort of gacha, here's your luck. Ha! Now you're lucky. Unlucky handed Himiko, you are unlucky no more. You will now be lucky. Rayo97, just wanted to let you know I'm so happy you ended up being my Oshi. And look, wings! Look at me fly! I'm so happy I ended up being your Oshi. I'm happy to have you. Don't be mistaken here, okay? I'm happy. Evie, thank you very much for this super. I love you, silly. Always have and always will. That's what I like to hear. So thank you, my good girl. Sorry, I have to tease her every time I see her. Thank you, Evie. Being more normal, thank you. I appreciate you. I appreciate the silly posts you make too. Thank you. Hey, thank you very much for the super. Saul, thank you very much for the 5 gifted memberships to the community. Ino Hoshi, thank you for the super. Gonna take this opportunity to thank you for making me love musicals. I never feel bad giving them a chance, or I feel bad never giving them a chance before. Hope you can rest more, Nerissa. Thank you. I will hopefully sleep soon. Not tonight, but eventually. And Dragos, thank you very much for the 10 gifted memberships to the community. You are awesome. Stephen Highland, thank you very much for the super. Mike Menjivar, thank you very much for the super. First ever super. I wanted to tell you I love you very much. I'm proud of you and I will give you my support always. You are my inspiration to be better, and I hope I can be a bit of your strength. As I said, Jailbirds, you're always my strength. So I appreciate your support more than pretty much anything in the world. So just know that. We're getting near the end, so once I reach the end of these ones, I will only be reading any more that are submitted that are pink and or red. So if you send any more supas, just so you know, I will not read them past 124 on hololive. What one did I just read? Cypher, thank you very much for the super. I just wanted to say we love and appreciate you lots. Hope you're living your best life, doing what you want, and getting the love and rest you deserve. Jailbird, show your love and appreciation now. You heard Cypher. You heard what they said. Go on. Give it to me. Give me all you've got. I want it. Zarek, thank you very much for the super. P.S. You're the best. We love you. Thank you. Stephen Highland, thank you very much for the super. Hi, Risa. Loved your guest appearance and Mori's 5-year anniversary concert performed Override. That was a highlight for me. Thanks. I apologize. I thought it was gonna be... I thought more people would not have full body tracking. I was wrong. I was wrong and I realized I was wrong. And I got very scared. And I felt the pain and hurt in my heart knowing that I was going to look silly as heck. But I hope you guys, I'm glad you guys enjoyed it. I'm glad you guys thought that it was fun. Obviously, I did not do an actual backflip. It was the VR chat toggle emote. So thank you. I'm glad you liked it. Renee Alarkun, thank you very much for the super. Hi, Nerissa. I listened to your audiobooks. I loved your performances, both as protagonist and narrator. The voice acting was really good because I felt happiness when the Nerissa in book 2 was happy. Hope there can be more. Guys, if you haven't seen already, there's a voice pack that is an audiobook released with me and Crony called Transient Blues. There's 2 separate audiobooks. One focuses on me and it has Crony narrating it, which is awesome because she's an incredible voice actress. And then there's another one where Crony is the focus and I am narrating. So you should definitely go and give them a listen. You have 2 extremely talented blue voice actress women talking to you in your ear for a long time. Mine also has a little song in it. So you should go listen. It'll be fun. You'll like it. Consider giving it a buy and checking it out if you haven't already. Again, you'll like it. Ravenwatch, thank you very much for the super. Always find time to rest. I will soon. Not soon, but I will find time. Don't worry about me. I'll keep managing my time as best I can so I don't burn out. That is the goal overall. Which is why, even though it makes me sad, I'm comfortable not streaming when I know I can't handle it. Because I feel like it would be even worse if I burnt out and then never had the energy to stream and or work on projects. So I'll keep doing my best. Don't worry about me. FL, thank you very much for the pinky. You sent a wordless super chat. You should have put something in there. I want to read what you have to say to me. Oh, the name's in Korean. Oh no, I can't read Korean. Super chat 감사합니다. Hi Arisa, thank you for streaming today too. I've been studying English lately so I can understand what Risa is saying a little more. I'm still immature. Oh, my birthday is about 6 days ago, but can you congratulate me? Happy birthday! Happy birthday! I can't read Hangul anymore, so I'm sorry that I can't read your name perfectly. Let me go put it in the translator. So I can say it once. Google Translate. Tell me how to say the Hangul. Juan 감사합니다. 생일 축하합니다. Juan님 생일 축하합니다. There we go. Hyun? Did Google lie to me? Hyun? I'll do it one more time in case it was wrong. In case Google... No, Juan? Okay. Okay, I was correct. Oh, you're saying... I see. Wait, I understand now. Is Nim... I feel like I have to be formal because I'm a good girl. So I have to use Nim. It's like if you guys refer to me in Korean, you probably say Nerissa 님, you know, because you're being correct. Or you're being correct. You're being polite. So it's only correct. Anyway, Xiao Huo, thank you very much for these super. Bless me to be able to get Risa in R. Risa O-U-R in HoloTCG. Let's go. Blessing. Blessing you. Blessing your gacha pulls. Good luck. Fog turn, yes. I almost was like Fogtem. Fogtem, thank you very much for the pinky. It is good to see you and hear how you've been doing. Been running low on Nerissa, so having a stream is nice. Good luck on all the projects you are undertaking. Love you. Thank you. I appreciate you. Thank you for your support. I hope that this stream, even though it's not the most longest, most enthralling stream, has helped refill your depleted Nerissum tanks a little bit. Caveman Taco Matt, thank you very much for the pinky. Hello, it's been a bit. I don't really chat, and I know you've been busy with a lot of projects. I just wanted to genuinely thank you for it when I had the chance. I hope you don't worry about being too busy. You're doing and have done great stuff. Thank you. I'm happy to see you, even if you said you don't really chat much, but I'm still happy that you decided to come and say something sweet to me today. So thank you so much. I'm happy to see you. Chinese name. One sec. Google Translate. Help me out. It translated it into Japanese, but I'm pretty positive because of the fact that it is in Hong Kong, that it is not Japanese. Anyone want to help me out? Yehudi. Leiho? Thank you very much for the super chat, Shishe. My first super chat for you. Knowing that you are really busy for a lot project, please take care of my queen. Thank you. I'll keep doing my best. I'll keep doing my... I'll ganbarimasu, okay? I'll do my best. Cygnus EXE, thank you very much for the Akasupa. Take my jailbird love. I've taken it. It's been shot directly into my heart. Thank you. Mr. Jilvota, thank you very much for the pinky. Hi, Arisa. I'm mentally preparing for Hollow October. Gotta do a new iteration of Alrisa for this year. Can I get a good luck? Good luck indeed. Some of you guys are crazy for the Hollow October. It's pretty insane. You guys go all out and it's pretty awesome. So I'll be looking forward to seeing your Alrisa, and I hope you are also looking forward to Papacroft coming soon. I'm sure you are, as I know you like him so much. He is probably your favorite Ravencroft. I can just tell. I'm certain of it. I'm certain. So please look forward to it. And that is all these super chats. So thank you guys so much again for super chatting and supporting and for coming out today. Sorry I didn't have like a ton of crazy stuff to talk about, but just know I appreciate you, and I'm glad even if it wasn't super crazy fun, maybe I'm glad that I could make some time just to talk to you guys, because it makes me happy to be able to see you, especially since it feels like a long time even when it's not a long time, you know what I mean? Like it can be like a few days. I'm like, oh, it's been so long since I've seen the jailbirds. But it is what it is. Also, Mayazumi, I saw that. Thank you for the pinky. You sent it just slightly too late. And don't let Nerissa leave, jailbirds. We need to keep her here with more super chats. Also, good luck on all your hard work. We believe in you and will always be waiting for you. Thank you. I appreciate your support, and you are so sweet. I'll keep doing my best to hang in there, so please keep supporting me. Please keep supporting me as I attempt to do my best. I appreciate your support. Let's see who else is streaming right now. Oh, perfect. We have both Ollie is streaming. It seems like Ollie is streaming with Gigi right now, and then Crony is streaming Hollow Knight Silk Song. So please look forward to that. I'm going to send you guys over to Ollie, but just so you know, those are the people who are currently streaming, so you can go ahead and check them out. Please support both Crony and Ollie. That would be awesome. Open up both their streams, but... Thank you guys so much for coming. I had a wonderful time chatting and reading your guys' messages and hanging out with you. So I hope you guys did as well. I'm going to head out and rest my voice for the rest of the day before, well, not the rest. I have a meeting sometime soon. So thank you all for coming. I hope you enjoyed this little random gorilla stream, and I will see you all next time. So until then, bye, darlings.